Colors are far more than what we see on the surface. They are living vibrations, energies that flow through our emotions, shape our decisions, and even influence our identity. Whether we are aware of it or not, colors silently mold the way we think, act, and feel. They reveal hidden truths about who we are, carrying messages from the subconscious mind that words often fail to express. Each hue speaks its own silent language, whispering secrets that touch the deepest parts of the human soul. Today, you're about to experience that for yourself. Before you are four colors: purple, blue, red, and yellow. Don't think too hard about them. Don't analyze. Just breathe deeply, relax, and let your intuition guide you. Ask yourself, which color feels like it belongs to me? Which one pulls me in without reason or logic? This isn't a random choice. It's more than personal preference. According to the great psychologist Carl Jung, colors and symbols act as bridges to the soul, reflecting hidden desires, inner strengths, and the unseen sides of your personality. By choosing one, you're holding up a mirror to your inner world. So take a moment and look at these colors: purple, blue, red, and yellow. Trust your instinct and make your choice, because the color you are drawn to reveals who you truly are. If your heart gravitates toward purple, it speaks of a soul rich in depth, mystery, and spiritual wisdom. Purple is the color of seekers and dreamers, those who look beyond the surface and yearn for meaning. You're not satisfied with simple answers or ordinary paths. You crave truth and understanding. You find as much strength in silence as in conversation, often retreating into your inner sanctuary where thoughts and ideas flow like an endless river. This doesn't mean you're disconnected from the world. In fact, people are naturally drawn to your quiet magnetism. You carry an aura of mystery, the kind that makes others feel seen even when no words are spoken. They sense that you perceive what they cannot explain, and because of that, they come to you for comfort, guidance, or simply to feel your calm presence. Creativity pulses through you like a living current. But your creativity isn't just about beauty or art. It's about transformation. You turn invisible emotions into tangible forms, giving shape to the unseen. Whether through writing, painting, design, or pure imagination, you create doorways for others to glimpse what lies beyond ordinary reality. Your ideas are often ahead of their time, and while not everyone may understand your vision, those who do recognize the brilliance in your originality. Yet, this depth of feeling can also be a burden. You experience emotions intensely and are highly intuitive, sensitive to the moods and unspoken energies around you. It's both your strength and your challenge. Because of this, you value genuine connections over superficial ones. Loyalty is sacred to you. When you love deeply, with a rare kind of intensity that leaves a lasting imprint. There may be times when you feel misunderstood, as though your inner world runs deeper than others can comprehend. That sense of isolation is real, but it is not a flaw. Your depth is your greatest gift. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to illuminate unseen paths and awaken hidden truths. If you chose purple, you are a visionary, a soul who reminds others that life is not just about what we can see or measure, but also what we can feel, imagine, and believe. Your presence is a quiet revolution, inspiring others to look deeper, think bigger, and live more authentically. If your spirit is drawn to blue, it reveals something equally profound: your longing for peace, clarity, and truth. Blue is the color of the infinite, the vast ocean, the endless sky, the calm that exists beyond the noise of life. The color blue carries the gentle energy of serenity, stability, and trust. Choosing blue reveals that you value harmony, not just in your environment, but within your own soul. You are someone who seeks balance in a world that often feels loud and chaotic, and you understand that true strength doesn't come from force or volume, but from calmness and composure. Your energy feels like a breath of fresh air after a storm, peaceful, grounding, and reassuring. People naturally feel safe in your presence. They sense that you listen without judgment and offer comfort without conditions. You don't need to raise your voice to be understood. Your presence alone speaks volumes. Blue also reflects honesty and integrity, qualities that define you deeply. For you, truth is sacred, not only the truth of facts, but the truth of feelings, authenticity, and human connection. Pretending or wearing masks feels draining to you. You crave what's real, raw, and meaningful. This is why others see you as trustworthy, dependable, and loyal. You stand firmly by your values even when the world tests them. Your emotional intelligence runs deep. You feel everything intensely, yet you pause to think before you react. You are calm under pressure, preferring clarity over chaos. This makes you a natural problem solver and a steady anchor for those you love. Yet your quest for peace can sometimes become your greatest challenge. In your desire to avoid conflict, you may silence your own truth to keep others comfortable. Your diplomacy is a gift, but remember, harmony should never come at the cost of your voice. Speak your truth with grace, even when it disrupts the calm, because your words carry weight and wisdom. Like the ocean, your emotions have layers, vast, deep, and full of mystery. On the surface, you appear composed, but beneath that calm lies a universe of dreams, reflections, and quiet strength. You love deeply, though you give your heart carefully, only to those who truly see and value your depth. If you chose blue, you are a healer, a peacemaker, a soul who reminds the world that gentleness is not weakness, it is power. You carry the vastness of the sky and the stillness of the sea within you, grounding others with your tranquil strength. If your instinct was drawn to red, it reveals a soul that burns with intensity, passion, and an unrelenting hunger for life. Red is the color of fire, blood, and raw vitality. It symbolizes courage, survival, and the unstoppable desire to live boldly. Choosing red means you refuse to live halfway. You want to feel everything, experience everything, and embrace life in all its vivid extremes. You are fearless, driven, and unafraid to chase after what sets your soul on fire. While others hesitate, you act. That courage makes you magnetic, a natural leader who inspires motion in others. You don't follow trends or settle for mediocrity. You carve your own path with determination and power. Your energy is contagious, your presence unforgettable. Yet your fire doesn't just burn in your ambitions, it fuels your emotions too. You love with intensity, fight with passion, and commit with your whole heart. There is no halfway in your world. When you give everything. People feel your energy instantly. Being around you is like standing near a flame, exhilarating, warm, and impossible to ignore. But such intensity comes with its own lessons. Your boldness pushes you toward great opportunities, yet it can also lead to impulsive choices. Your hunger for life sometimes makes patience feel like a cage, but learning to slow down and breathe will give your fire focus and endurance. Beneath that blazing confidence lies something rare, a quiet vulnerability. Few see it, but it's there. The tender heart of someone who feels everything deeply and loves the world too much to hide it. You feel everything at full volume: joy, love, passion, and pain. Even when you appear strong and confident, there's a tender heart beating beneath that fiery exterior. You might not always show it, but your sensitivity runs deep. And that is not a weakness. It's your greatest strength. It's what makes your love transformative, your compassion fierce, and your presence unforgettable. Red also speaks of resilience, the kind that refuses to be defeated. Challenges don't break you. They awaken something powerful inside you. Every obstacle sharpens your willpower. Every storm fuels your determination. When life pushes against you, you push back twice as hard. That inner fire makes you unstoppable. When you align your passion with purpose, you become a force of nature, bold, courageous, and unstoppable. If you chose red, you are a living reminder that life isn't meant to be lived in the shadows. It's meant to burn brightly. Your courage is your compass, your passion is your fuel, and your fire is the spark that turns dreams into reality. If your heart was drawn to yellow, it reveals a soul overflowing with light, optimism, and an unshakable hunger for growth. Yellow is the color of the sun, radiant, warm, and life-giving. It carries the energy of hope, joy, and infinite possibility. By choosing yellow, you show that even in a world full of shadows, you are the kind of person who searches for light, for new beginnings and fresh opportunities. At your core, you are a dreamer, but one whose dreams have movement and purpose. You don't just imagine, you act, build, and explore. Ideas come to you like sparks, each one filled with potential. Your challenge isn't finding inspiration. It's learning to channel it without burning out. Your energy is magnetic. You walk into a room and the atmosphere changes, lighter, brighter, more alive. You remind others that joy is not naive. It's powerful. Yellow also symbolizes curiosity. If this is your color, your mind is always alive with questions. You want to understand the world, its patterns, its mysteries, its why. Stagnation feels unbearable to you because you thrive in motion, chasing new horizons and experiences. But your optimism isn't blind. It's a conscious choice, one born from strength, not ignorance. You've seen darkness, yet you refuse to let it define you. That resilience is your quiet superpower. When life knocks you down, you may bend, but you never break. You rise again, stronger, wiser, and brighter than before. Still, your hunger for light comes with a shadow. You fear failure, not because of pride, but because failure feels like the dimming of your flame. This fear can drive you to keep moving, always chasing the next idea, the next adventure, afraid that slowing down might make you lose your glow. But even the sun rests before it rises again. Learning to pause, to recharge, to let yourself be, that is how your light will last a lifetime. In relationships, you are joy in human form. You bring laughter, warmth, and courage wherever you go. You lift people up, becoming their sunshine when the world feels cold. But remember, it's okay to shine for yourself too. You don't have to hold the light for everyone all the time. You deserve moments of stillness, to lean on others, to let someone else be the flame for a while. If you chose yellow, you are the sunrise in human form. A living reminder that light always returns no matter how long the night lasts. Your laughter is music, your hope is strength, and your presence awakens something beautiful in those around you. You weren't meant to fade quietly into the background. You were meant to shine so brightly that others remember the sun exists within themselves too. Through this journey, one truth becomes clear. A simple choice between purple, blue, red, or yellow opens a window into the soul. Each color carries its own message, its own reflection of who you truly are beneath the surface. These colors are not just random shades on a palette. They are symbols, each carrying a unique vibration that resonates with hidden parts of your personality, emotions, and strengths. According to Carl Jung, the great pioneer of analytical psychology, symbols and archetypes are the keys to understanding the human psyche. He saw colors as more than mere decoration. He saw them as bridges between the conscious and the unconscious mind. When you are drawn to a color, you aren't choosing with your eyes alone. You're responding with your soul. Perhaps the color you selected revealed something unexpected, a side of yourself you hadn't fully recognized before. Or maybe it confirmed what you already knew deep down, the way you feel, love, dream, and live. Either way, that moment of realization is the true power of self-awareness. Self-awareness helps us see not only who we are, but how we connect to others, how we face challenges, and how we continue to evolve. And the beauty of color doesn't end here. Once you understand which shades resonate with your spirit, you can carry that wisdom into your everyday life, in the clothes you wear, the spaces you design, and the colors you choose to surround yourself with. Each of these choices subtly influences your mood, your confidence, and your energy. Aligning your colors with your inner essence is like tuning an instrument to the perfect frequency. Suddenly, life feels more vibrant, more balanced, more you. So, take this discovery beyond the video. Notice the colors that call to you during different seasons of your life. Observe how your preferences shift when you are joyful, searching, or healing. Each change is your psyche speaking to you in its own language. The more you listen, the more you'll learn about yourself. Remember, psychology, like life, isn't about having all the answers. It's about curiosity, exploration, and transformation. Sometimes all it takes is one small choice, a single color, to remind you of who you truly are. Now that you've taken this journey through color and self-discovery, I want to hear from you. Which color did you choose? Purple, blue, red, or yellow? Did its meaning resonate with you? Sometimes even the simplest choice can reveal the most profound truth. Share your answer in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else watching this video to look deeper within themselves. Because this isn't just a test, it's a conversation, a space for reflection, growth, and connection. If this video spoke to you, please take a moment to like it. It helps more people discover these insights and join our growing community of curious minds. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Truth to Mastery for more videos exploring the fascinating world of psychology, self-awareness, and the wisdom of Carl Jung. Your support keeps this channel alive, allowing us to bring you more content that helps you understand yourself better and live with greater purpose. Thank you for watching till the very end. Remember, colors aren't just something we see. They're something we feel, something we live. Through them, we draw closer to who we truly are. Until next time, take care, stay curious, and keep striving to become the brightest version of yourself.